Hey folks, I know I use box and bots somewhat interchangeably because that's a distinction without a difference to the vast majority of players, but I wanted to show you some straight up fully automated bots on Oakwynd today. I've brought this up a couple times already, but it's a situation which is completely unchecked at this point. It's a very convenient setup that anyone public facing at Darkpaw can throw their hands up and say it's not their area, while the many petitions go straight into the bin. We must assume at this point this kind of behavior is condoned, and the GMs must be sorting out more important matters, like making sure no one is ruining the immersion by playing 3 characters on Eridune, or that TrueBox isn't being circumvented on all the TLPs which have it. Alright, so let's look at the bots. It was first spotted by Harold Bishop a bit ago that this vendor in West Freeport had a really impressive collection of wares, hundreds and hundreds of Kunark spells. But the striking part here are the armor pieces, which are lore items, meaning you can only ever have one of them on your toon at a time. So someone here was extremely devoted to running back to this vendor, probably from Velious, and selling those over and over and over again. I guess they really like the scenery in Trakanon's teeth running through that so many times. Well, if you hang out at that vendor for a few minutes, you can quickly see what's up. That's right, bots. They're pretty easy to spot, and they interact with the vendor twice and occasionally yell for help with it. I guess they're pretty scared of the prices it's offering. If you follow them after they're done with the vendor, they basically have 2 routes out of Dodge. First is the direct route. That is, they run down this passage towards East Freeport. For some reason, the pathing is a bit messed up on this outcrop, but they are always able to expertly strafe around it and then strafe back so they're hugging the wall again here. The funny thing is they stop before they get to East Freeport zone line and poof, gone to the wind. So where'd he go? Well, if you look what's currently on the vendor, it'll give you a pretty good idea. They're part of the Siren's Grotto crew that's been botting that on every TLP for as long as I can remember. There's also a second pass some of them use, which is just looping around the back of the bank and stopping at a second vendor before continuing on to their Stargate before the same East Freeport zone line. They have the same issues with that outcropping in the passageway, so it's probably using the same second half of the script there. This has been recorded on both ends, that is in West Freeport and in Siren's Grotto, so you can see our hero Grepper leaving and arriving. Quite an impressive coth he's got going there across zones and without a mage on the arrival end. Anyway, like I said, this stuff is so easy to spot. We should just at this point assume Darkpaw approves of it, if not is in on the grift of it. Players should be happy to get cheaper quest armor gems and more plat for the chronos, right? I'll let you see them a bit more in action here, but that's it from me for now. Good luck out there, everyone.